Interesting times we're living in. We're literally seeing Bible prophecies being fulfilled every day in the headlines. So thought to read a few passages from the Bible and try and piece it together for people. In Daniel 9:27, we hear about the Antichrist confirming a covenant with many for 1 week. So it says, then he shall confirm a covenant with many for 1 week, but in the middle of the week he shall bring an end to sacrifice and offering. So that 1 week is the 7-year tribulation, and after 3.5 years, he will reveal who he really is and step into the temple and declare himself God. So that is the abomination part. If we then go to Revelation 3:10, here Jesus is talking, and he's talking to the church, and he says, this is right before he starts pouring out his judgments. And he says, because you have kept my command to persevere, I also will keep you from the hour of trial, which shall come upon the whole world to test those who dwell on the earth. So he's going to keep us from the hour of trial, that's going to test the whole world, basically. And after that, it says, behold, he saw a door open in heaven and the voice of a trumpet. And then suddenly, he says, immediately I was in the spirit, and behold, he was in the throne room. Sounds like a rapture to me. Finally, I also want to read a passage from 1 Thessalonians 5:2. Concerning the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I should write to you. For you yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so comes as a thief in the night. For when they say peace and safety, so that's the covenant being confirmed, peace and safety, that's what Trump and they're all saying, peace and safety, peace and security. So when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes upon them, as labor pains upon a pregnant woman, and they shall not escape. But then here comes the part that I like. But you, brethren, are not in darkness, so that this day should overtake you as a thief. So it says, we are not in darkness, so that this day should overtake us as a thief. In verse 2, it says, the day of the Lord comes as a thief in the night. But in verse 4, it says, but you, brethren, are not in darkness, so this day should overtake you as a thief. And if we go to Matthew 24, we can pull it all together, where he talks, this is Jesus again talking about the end times. He says, you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you're not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in various places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So earthquakes, we're seeing tons of earthquakes. We're seeing a lot of this stuff happening every day. Then they will deliver you up to tribulation and kill you, and you will be hated by all nations for my name's sake. So he's talking to the Israelites here, right? To the Jews. So at this point, we've been raptured. This is what I believe, at least. And these are now the Jews here. And then many will be offended and will betray one another and will hate one another. Many false prophets will rise up and deceive many, and because lawlessness will abound, the love of many will grow cold. But he who endures to the end shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in all the world as a witness to all nations, and then the end will come. So I'll leave you with that. Happy Monday. Have a good week.